Okay, welcome to round one. This is Probable Magic, M14, draft number 2. Recorded draft number 2 anyway. It's a Swiss. We've got our black, green kind of sliver deck that was a real mess to draft, but kind of came together in the end. And I think this is a keep. Three lands is nice. We can get the Siphon Sliver out. Fourth land, get the Reaver out on 4. Opponent is blue. My username made him laugh. Okay. My username goes with my YouTube channel about probability and magic. So I will have to probably tell him that, but well, let's hope for no whatever the 2-mana creature. I want to say Essence Scatter. That's what it was. This is just coming together. The Recluse. So options. If I put down the Siphon Sliver and go in with the Predatory, he probably takes that trade. I don't think I want to take that trade. Next turn, I'm probably slamming Reaver. Well, I like being aggressive in this format, and I think the aggressive play is suiting up the Sliver and getting in there for 4. Now, next turn, I'm going to have to decide between the Reaver and the Siphon Sliver. Yeah. So I kind of I want to do everything. I kind of want the Recluse. Holds back his attacks. If I play the Reaver, he's got to keep someone back anyway. If I play the Siphon Sliver, I swing for 4 and gain 4, which is nice. But I think I like using all 4 of my mana to play the Reaver this turn, and next turn hoping for a land to get down the Sliver and the Spider, which means this guy's getting in. And now he needs to keep someone back to block, or he's letting me get a zombie. And if he gets in with the Water Servant and spends his turn pumping that, I think at least for one turn I'm okay with that. Oh, I'm okay with that too on this turn. Yes, I am. I really want to land here. Oh, nice. I want to land to get the sliver down pre-combat and still have a regen mana. Ha ha ha. Oh, nice. He's going to trade off his servant. I get to hit for 4 and gain 4, and I can put the spider down. Yep. Ah, a second color emerges. Blue-green. I've not tried blue-green yet, but in a blue-green deck, Trained Condor is definitely a card I would want. Let some of those green fatties take to the air. Voila. I kind of think it may be too late for him this game. Can't take down my predatory sliver. Am I okay trading Siphon for both of these? I think I am. Am I okay trading Recluse for either of those? I think I am. So send in the team. That's 8, so he's got to block somebody. Yeah. I don't think he wants to block any. Ooh. Okay. It's a good play. That was a good play, except I get to put him back out with his friend. Keep the pressure on. At 22 to 8, I think if I just keep the pressure on, he's in a tight spot. Something. Ooh. Okay. One of my other predatory slivers, which is awkward. Well, that's a good I think we put down the shade. We can pump him to 4/4. That buys him a turn. think I like putting him in the position of having to keep finding answers. Ooh. Well, that guy's got to stay back because he can't take the crack back. So, pretty sure the only sweeper to have to worry about in M14 is planar cleansing, which is triple white and is not in his deck. Yeah. Here come the fatties. I need another land, and then Nightwing can get past the Phantasm. Because now I can pump the 5/5. That's 3. If he has a bounce spell, I can't play this out again anyway. So the question is, do I need to get out Undead Minotaur? I think I like having a card in my hand. I always prefer to have a card in my hand because I don't like the opponent to have perfect information, even though one card is not a lot held back. Because now he needs an answer, or he needs to chump block. Well, that's an answer. Alright, ooh. Wormy. Yeah, I would not have played the worm. Well, awkward. If I go in with both, let's think about this. If I go in with Nightwing, he double blocks. I kill 1. If I go in with everybody, no. Well, despite what I just said, I'm playing them out because I need to get this guy out and still have 2 pumps on the Nightwing. So now we're in top deck mode, except that he's at 3 and I'm at 22. Okay. Corrupt wins the game. Any removal spell? Well, that's good. 2 creatures ahead. If he doesn't have a creature here, I think I send everyone in. Yep. 3-1. Nice. Yeah. Here's where we send everyone in. And we see what happens. And we probably Yep, he scooped. Okay, we're going to have some thinking to do about who to ring flesh, but he scooped. So, okay. 1 for us. What did we see from his deck? We saw enough flyers to want Windstorm. Did not see enough to care about Duress. Shrivel takes out the Condor, but that is it. It's kind of fatties that I kind of like Rebirth against fatties. I definitely like the regen. What's coming out for Windstorm? Is it Wild File Rebirth? Yeah. Let's try that. Okay. Let's see. 3 lands, both colors. This looks a lot like last game, and we're keeping it. The only unfortunate thing about this hand is there's no 2-drop. Alright, nice fellow there. I appreciate the sentiment of good luck. I've definitely watched some Cheon and Martel. I feel like whatever his plan was for Mana Elf, he can have not that plan. I feel like often people see a card like that in their opening hand, and it's definitely part of the decision on keeping. Yeah, yep. I definitely feel you there. And that is definitely a case where sometimes you see that elf in your opening hand, and that's ooh, two elves. Well, he had some fatties. Well, we're going to use our mana. We're going to throw out the most expendable guy. It's a little hard to believe that he has nothing on 4 lands with 2 colors and 4 cards, which makes me think he's holding up a trick or a cancel. So we're going to be patient. We're going to run this guy in. He did not choose to kill him with a trick. Let's see if he'll cancel a Child of Night. No? Okay. Alright, well, he really is in a bad spot then. If that's the case. So we gave up Mindseeker. Pesky. We gave up 1 point of damage in the interest of being careful. And the Mindseeker got Liliana, Minotaur, and the Dark Favor, which is all kind of awkward. What I really need is another Predatory Sliver. Ask and you shall receive. Let's offer the trade. Not a trade that I would want in his shoes, but it depends what's in his hand, because if he has something else to hold back. So this guy can get in, but he kind of holds back everybody else. I guess Siphon Sliver trades as well. This may be the point where you can start getting out fatties, though. Hunt, yeah. But I get 4 life off of it. That's not nothing. If I were to go in, he eats the construct, probably makes that trade. I hit for 6, and that's not good enough. My deck is aggressive, but has trouble punching through 4 toughness. Yeah. If he comes in with the Drake, root wall, that's a pain. Well, what I need here is I need a couple things. Any of a couple things would do. Windstorm would be nice. Gigantic. Well, soon he's going to start attacking. I have a nice life cushion, but he's got 8 in the air. That will eat it up pretty quick. I've got that 5 mana removal spell. I've got the Deadly Recluse would hold back his flyers pretty well. I've got Voracious Worm. Well, I think I like this I think I'm going to basically trade up my Child of Night for a 4/4 worm. And maybe he even, I was going to say maybe he even gets, wonders why I'm sending in the night, Child of Night, and lets him through, but that didn't happen. So that was basically trading my 2/1 for a 4/4. And that was basically trading my 2/1 for a Disperse, which actually is not a bad trade. He was not going to use Disperse on my 2/1. He was going to use Disperse on one of my predatory slivers during combat and thrown off all of my combat math. Ooh, 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 ooh. One, two, three, four, five, six, and oh, the only question is, do I do it now when he has that much mana open? 2 cards. We haven't seen any counters from this guy yet. Do we take out Megantic Sliver or Jace? Let's go for it. I could have hit him. No, he had to cancel. Okay. Thought he might, and he did. This is going to become a problem. Recluse, yeah. That's what I need. I actually forgot about this guy, that he was in here, and for lifelink. I'm pretty much in a position that if he offers that trade, I have to take it. Don't really want that trade. Well, that's something. He's going to offer that trade again. I'm going to ring flesh first. Should I be using ring flesh offensively? No, it still doesn't get rid of that guy. Okay. We're going to see if ring flesh resolves. Did. He gets a card. Bad. Don't think I have anything. Yeah. Well. I don't know if we can win this one. Oof. Yeah. That's a good play. Condor would... Yeah. He should just win right here. Going with that, going with the Condor, going with Megantic. I'm forced to block that with my only guy that can block. And he would win. Now I'm pretty well done. Ooh. Well, he picked up some nice green cards. This is why we weren't seeing green. Yeah. He's got us, and we're low on time, so we're going to concede. Is there anything else that's good? Pacifism would be good, but I'm not splashing one white card. Does he have enough to make me want to splash pacifism plus I think we keep it. I'm kind of thinking about taking out Child of Night for Shrivel, but his deck is a little on the slower side, so an aggressive start is good for us. We want... Yeah, I hate to take out any of the 2-drops because an aggressive start is good for us. So playing first is good for us. A 2-drop would be good for us. My opponent mulliganing would be good for us. Trouble starts. They keep, he kept. Dark Favor on a Minotaur is a 5/4. No elf is good. No 2-drop is sad. Liturgy of Blood is good. Worm. Worm Bear. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure we're going to Dark Favor the Minotaur and get aggressive. And we might wring that guy's flesh. Do I want to just take him out here? Try to get some trick. Let's take it and see what happens. Recluse. So we're going to ring flesh to get past the recluse, hopefully. And now I'm actually going to play the sliver, because next turn I'm probably going to Liturgy of Blood and put out the Minotaur. And we have to watch the time. Okay. That was a good play. Pretty sure I need to take this guy out. And now I at least hold back the worm. Spider gets in, then I get in. Take 2 here. That's pretty good. Let's can he have a negate? He could. I don't know. Let me try this first. Well. Okay, now he's tapped out of blue. Ugh. Brutal. Okay, but I get him back. Interesting. I get him back, and I'm going to corrupt for 4. I actually didn't know that about domestication. I thought you couldn't even play it on a creature power greater than 3. I had not thought to use it for that temporary removal. Siphon Sliver. Siphon Sliver may play the role of trade for worm, gain 2 life. In this race, 2 life is probably relevant. Yeah, he has to come in. Oh, that's brutal. This is interesting. Let's dangerously. This might be wrong. I'm living on the edge here, but I think that maybe holds back both his guy. Oh, well. That was nice. I don't know if that was a top deck. I knew I was living on the edge, and odds are Plummet killed us there regardless. So pretty interesting game, and I'll see you in round 2.